Hi, it's Jan. It's January 26th, 2021. It's almost February. I can't believe it's been almost a month since we spoke. And Happy New Year. Okay, this is vlog 28. I can't believe it. I just keep churning them out, right? Almost 2 years I've been doing this vlog. Maybe a little longer or a little less. Who knows? Who can count? I want to start off by presenting a song that my friend Guy Strobel wrote with his nephew, Scotty Applegate. The name of it is Live. Enjoy.
The world has changed in a couple of months, but it's still the same at home. Mask-faced people roam the streets, bad news scrolling on my phone. I know it's not the best for me as I'm sitting here getting stoned. There's my wife, she's fast asleep, while I thank God I'm not alone. Plans are made, plans have changed, will it ever be the same? Can I still say hi to passers-by if I don't know them by name? Can I hug my mom when I tell her that we have a baby on the way? The answer is yes. We have to live, and the baby's due in May. All I hear are battle cries. Do you pledge red or blue? When it doesn't even matter much because no one even has a clue. So my friend, just take a breath and redirect your aim. Love thy neighbor as thyself, for at the end we're all the same. Plans are made, plans have changed, will it ever be the same? Can I still say hi to passers-by if I don't know them by name? Can I hug my mom when I tell her that we have a baby on the way? The answer is yes. We have to live, and the baby's due in May. The baby's due in May. We've all been stuck inside so long, reality's getting hazy. Spewing all this hate on Twitter sounds a little crazy. Get outside and breathe fresh air. Don't stay locked in cages. Pick up a book and disconnect, if only for a few pages. Plans are made, plans have changed. Will it ever be the same? Can I still say hi to passers-by if I don't know them by name? Can I hug my mom when I tell her that we have a baby on the way? The answer is yes. We have to live, and the baby is due in May. The baby's due in May. The baby's due in May.
We're back. So wasn't that wonderful and hopeful? And yes, his wife, Danielle Applegate, and Scotty are going to have a baby in May, just like the lyrics say. So that's very hopeful, and we congratulate everyone involved for a job well done. And we can't wait to see the baby and meet the baby. It's a wonderful thing to have hope, right? Also, I want to share with you my next little story of Guy Strobel and him cleaning up the Central Park Zoo. He tells a wonderful anecdote about our past president, so I give that to you now. Here goes.
All right, good morning. We're over here by the zoo. Maybe I'll just take a walk and get that big piece of plastic bag out of here. I'm gonna maybe tell this story now that we have a new president that I hadn't ever told anybody, kind of. It was like last April when we were just beginning the whole shutdown, the quarantine stuff, and I was still in the park, and I was up by the boat pond where they rent the rowboats. Cleaning, the water was sort of back, so I was like at the shoreline on the west side of the lake, just picking up bottles and cans and tops and stuff. It was like out there in the muck, kind of like picking up all that stuff, and made my way quite a bit, few bags full, and then came over to this other area by the lake. It's like a little, it's the shoreline, like right, it's sort of in a bend. It's just muck. It was just muck. Nothing was growing up, a bunch of bottles and stuff, but there was this little thing standing there. And I went, what is that? I went, oh God, it's him. It's a statue of Donald J. in the muck of the pond. And I thought, how bizarre. And people coming by taking pictures of it. I went, wait a minute, that's too weird. That's not kind of right. I was like judgmental about, what if he is the president? I kept thinking, we can't have people laughing at him. Maybe I better take that out of there. And I didn't do it right away. I came back the next day and it was like gone. I said, oh, well, good. But then it was like, I looked again and it was like flattened in the muck. So he was just buried in the muck. And I sort of, okay, that's not right. What if he really is our next president? You know, what if people are in this country are just like that going to elect him again? So I took him out of there thinking, oh, chimes, that's kind of neat. Oh, it's a time, I guess, isn't it? So I actually thought, okay, I'm going to take him out of there so nobody can make fun of him. I'll go take him back home. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to say, like prayers, like maybe if this little thing, I could make him be a better person. My naivety of thinking like, take this little thing so people won't make fun of him. What if he's really our president? So I took it back home and I got it, I put it in a plastic bag, and it was like a little dumbbell. It was like awkwardly muddy and stuff. So I carried it back home, got to my building, opened the door, checked the mail. And as soon as I checked the mail, I heard this, "Make America Great." And I was like, what? It just seemed like it was echoing from above the hallway. And it was spooking me out. I thought, well, wait, maybe it's that thing. And I got it back up to my apartment, undid it and put it in the sink, and I was washing it. And it did have a pedestal. It was like him in his blue suit with a red tie, with yellow hair, one fist out like that or something. Or I don't know what it was, but there was a little button on the base that you could probably press, and he'd say all these different things. But it was so far gone in its being out in the muck that it didn't work anymore, kind of thing. Except that one time down at the mailboxes, it was spooking me. So I cleaned it up and said, now what am I going to do with it? I don't know what I'm going to do with it. That was a foolish idea. And then I reached in my pocket, and one of the things I had retrieved at the shoreline also was a Batgirl doll. Blonde hair, in her tight outfit, and her legs are far apart. Her hands were like this. She's going to fight the world. And I went, how bizarre. So I cleaned her up, and then I ended up just like, oh, okay. So she fit without any adjustment over his shoulders. So her fist was right ready to punch him in the mouth, see, like controlling Donald J. And so that's what I did. I cleaned it up. I kept saying, okay, maybe this has got a little tiny little thing will do something in our. Anyway, that's my story. So she's been on top of Donald Trump ever since, and and then we got a new president. So that's good news.
We're back. Okay. I'm having a play read. I'm so excited. The name of it is Rapids, and it's about Bessie and Glenn Hyde, who, for their honeymoon, ran a scow down the Colorado River right through the Grand Canyon. There's a poster that's going to come up with a link on it that tells you where the reading is going to be on a virtual theater with Prism Stage Company. It's directed by Jacob Hoffman, and it stars Emily Ramsey and Jeff Brackett. I hope you can join us. Jacob Hoffman did a terrific job directing these two kids to examine what it means to be young and reckless and risk everything for the future. I hope everyone is taking care of themselves and wearing a mask and washing your hands and getting vaccinated. I know that it's so important for us to become disciplined, even more so now, while we get a handle on this terrible virus that's coming from all over the world now. Brazil, London, everywhere, these new strains. So watch out for you and watch out for your neighbor. God bless. Subscribe and like, and congratulations to us to make it to 2021.